you, Chair. Supply is one thing, Lord Deighton, but I want to ask how the prioritisation of the distribution of PPE in the UK is being managed, especially as more things open as lockdown eases. So whether it's going to be for the NHS, carers, charities, emergency services, or transport industry. And one quick plea around the manufacturing of PPE. 75% of NHS and care workers are women, and a large proportion of them are ethnic minorities as well. Can we make sure that the PPE being manufactured in the future is actually fit for the staff that it needs to protect?
Yes. I mean, I'm very well aware of the need. Firstly, for it to work, it needs to fit properly. I'm very well aware of that. I mean, actually, this morning I was working on making sure that in our local resilience forums, we actually have extra small gloves and extra large gloves. Sometimes this can be a challenge. I talked about the 100 new suppliers. Of course, some of them haven't supplied us before, and when their kit comes in, sometimes you'll find that it's all one size or it's all the wrong size. And so there's that working through sort of the emergence from the crisis, which has these kinds of issues that we have to work our way out. Once we've got ourselves really focused on trusted, reliable suppliers, including ones domestically, I think our ability to sort of manage the detail of sizing and distribution will be greater. In terms of making sure it gets to the right place in a fair way, the big switch we made in this crisis is we essentially went from supplying just over 200 hospital trusts, who of course are sophisticated organisations which generally take care of themselves very, very effectively and let you know when they have shortages, to trying to supply effectively around 58,000 endpoints when you include all of the social care users. And if I've probably one of the areas where I've spent the most time is really trying to understand that that we're getting equipment to every corner of that network, and that every corner of that network really is using PPE in the way it should. The system that we have enables them to call up the NSDR if they're short of equipment. We're funding, we're putting kit they need into the wholesale world, which is where they are accustomed to buying it from. And we do a lot of surveying, interviewing, intelligence gathering. In fact, last week I set up something I've called the Social Care Intelligence Unit to really, on a consistent basis, make sure we're not missing anyone in that sector, because I just recognise how vulnerable it is, and I really wanted to sort of double up on our homework there to make it work. So I'm very sensitive to your, to the point you've made, and we're really working hard to make sure we get into every corner of the system in a fair way.